What's up, everyone? It's Rob E. Rock. I am coming to you today to do what I'd like to refer to as Tuesday Talk. Not to be confused with the Monday movement I do on Mondays, or starting to do on Mondays. Tuesday Talk, we'll see. These may have to be a little random every now and then, but before I go into anything, Jesus, see, don't spray it. Before I get into anything, I'd like to make sure that to let you know to please subscribe to my personal YouTube channel, The Real Rob E. Rock, as well as our couple channel, me and my husband, Julian, RNJ Dynasty. It's RNJ Dynasty, not N, the ampersand. Ampersand. I can't say it right, but you see how it goes. Anyways, RNJ Dynasty on YouTube as well. Debating about posting these. These I may just keep alive, and then post them later. I'm just going to speak to the camera. I don't care if anybody's watching right now or not. It's more of it'll post later. Whatever. Getting it all out, but I just wanted to take this time and say Tuesday Talk. I'll try to make these a little more fun and not so drab, but there's two things I'd actually like to discuss. Well, a few things, but I'm going to keep this as short and sweet as possible. A little bit hungry, but, and again, he has to exercise, but I want to talk about two things. Something right before all this, or an hour or so before all this, is the announcement of Joe Biden's announcement for his VP running mate, his Vice President Kamala Harris. How freaking exciting is that? And so I'm gonna there's the VP part of it I want to discuss, and then there's the discussion about WAP. Where do I stand on it? We'll get into that. However, let me just take this quick moment to say that I posted something on Insta and Facebook stories in regards to how amazing this is and how this is now a healing moment. The start of healing. We have a long way to go in this country, but for him to announce her, now there's some people that are going to be upset. Not only is she a black, but she's a black woman. And Lord knows they don't want some, and they don't want us in office still, but I guarantee this is a start. We have a long way to go, but I'm excited to see what is in store. But I'm also a little anxious and a little scared because the election is coming up. I discussed that yesterday. I'm not going into that right now, but this is a monumental moment, and I do want to take this time to say something to it as well, to make sure this is very clear. You may not like people. You may not like who's going up for office. I don't know if you have strong convictions, but there has to be something completely strong to not like someone enough to continue to have that individual in office, the one who holds office right now. And this is how this is set up. This is who we have right now. And I'm not saying that and saying, oh my God, we have Joe Biden. Absolutely not. I'm for him. I knew who he was with Obama for 8 years. I know an intention. It's more on the lines of just being about being a simple human being. I'm fine with people just being simple human beings. We've gotten away from that with the last 4 years, and people have just lost their damn minds. There's personal stories of racism I can go into with you that I've experienced at this age. Well, now I'm 40, but within the last few years, direct racism that I've experienced. But we have to get back to humanity and just reality now. So anyways, and with that I say, a pet peeve of mine is hearing lesser of two evils. You did that. A lot of y'all did that with Hillary and Trump, and I'm thinking, you cannot. This is not a measurement of these two. Come on. It's the same thing here. There's an imbalance. If you think that the lesser of two, I hate that statement to a T. Like, stop use it for something that makes sense. There's evil And then there's something that makes sense. Common sense. Evil and common sense. And Joe Biden, Trump are not equals. Lesser of two. Trump is evil. And with that said, if I know you, and I've said this many a times, and you have a strong conviction, or you care for Trump more, first of all, I should not have anybody within my realm who supports this man. We can disagree on some things, but this is just human being. This is just being just a normal human being, and I cannot agree with you on that, and I cannot have you within my circle, and my circle is tight. So if you're even on that spectrum, forget it. Anyways, I just wanted to take a moment for that. I could go on and on about that. I'll save that for another time. But just want to take a moment. Thank goodness this is a path. We still got the election. Please vote. Please vote, 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 vote. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, we'll switch it up a bit. Now, some of you are gonna say, now, how are you gonna switch up to this to go to this? WAP. Okay, what should I say about WAP? Cardi B. First of all, I'm a Cardi B fan. Care. I know people that do not like her. I don't care. There's people that I know some people like that I just don't. I'm not even gonna name their names. I may have to work with them later. But I like her. There's a backstory. There's many things to her. There's levels to her. There's a realness to her without saying she's real. Because those people that usually say, I'm real, those I watch. Those who just naturally, I just watch their first response is just a normal person, someone that I feel like, hey, we could be cool. It's a funny person. Anyways, I like her, and honestly, I like the song. I understand. I'm not going to get into all of that, but I'm going to get into it a little bit. I understand how some people feel about the children aspect of it, but please provide your children a little bit more credit. Please give them a little more credit, because they're going to see and hear things that you don't want them to hear. Now, I'm a different breed. If I go back to my childhood, there are things and people I was around that did things, but guess what? As a parent, you've done things. I know plenty of parents, and I tell them all the time, you've done good. You've done good. If you've done what you needed to do, you should not have. There's going to be trials and tribulations with children, please, even along the way. But you should be proud if you've done the right thing with your children, because they're going to grow up and conquer the world and do things and say no to things that they really don't want to do. I was always a child. If I didn't want to do anything, I'm still to this day. If I don't want to do anything, I'm not going to do it. I've been around people who do drinking, drugs. They've approached me, friends, like, hey, you want to? No. Like Lucy Liu on Charlie's Angels, no. No. I used to do that in the club too. Not today. So if you raise your children right, they're going to do fine. I am a fan of the song. We can go into the debate about the children all day long, but I was listening to some crazy stuff back in the day. But there is a distinction between men and women in rap. I can definitely say that with society and people in our country that allow men to get away with a lot more things than the women. Because I was listening to Too Short, I was listening to Eazy-E, I was listening to Digital Underground, and let me tell you, I mean, I could say I turned out fine, obviously, but stuff was instilled in me as a child that if I didn't want to do it, if I knew something was wrong, I knew a bad word was a bad word. If you've instilled that, your kids are smart enough to know that. Now, do I want my nieces and my nephew to go out singing WAP? No, I don't. But let's have a distinction. Just because she's physically saying the word, like deliberately saying these words, her and Megan, and opposed to Beyonce, whom I love too, of course, talking about singing on a microphone, drinking watermelon. Just because it's a metaphor doesn't mean it's okay either way. Like, don't do that. I notice people do that a lot. And I'm like, well, Beyonce did. I'm like, yeah, but she was actually talking about riding a surf. She wasn't talking about riding a surfboard. Your kids are going to ask what a surfboard is. Give them credit. Please give your kids credit, because they are smarter than you some of you know how smart and intelligent your children are, but give them credit. They are smarter than you think. So with WAP, I enjoy it. I look at stuff as what it is. It is a song. People in this argument about, oh, have we come to this point? I'm thinking we were at this point a long time ago. I don't think this has brought down the black society, black America, black society. Music is a part of our lives. Music is a part of our lives. We've been listening to hardcore music back in the day. I was 8, I'm sure, or if not younger, listening to Digital Underground. Freaks of the Industry was my song, but I can tell you what, I wasn't looking out to be no dang freak. I just love the song. And I mean, people, we can't pick at every little thing. We can't. If you don't like the song, don't like it. Someone said something really poignant the other day, or last night when I was watching it. It said, some people don't like some people just because they don't like they don't like a song because they don't like that person. I know there's people like that. Obviously, that's why we have this man in office. I know I went back to that. But that's why we have this man in office. Because you don't like somebody else, you voted for them. Makes no entire sense. What is this, school? Like, it's school? You just put your country in the hands of it. You don't even take your brotherhood, your friends, your co-work. You don't take all that into consideration, but you just vote for, okay. Anyways, same thing with music. You don't like it, but I can decipher. There are musicians that I am not fond of because of things that I know of. But I can tell you this. If I enjoy their music, I enjoy their music. And I'm not talking about horrible stuff they've done. Now, music is good, and then we know there's some artists that we've been jamming for years, and y'all were jamming to, but y'all don't want to listen to them now because they're in trouble for things you already know they were doing throughout the years. That's a whole separate conversation. I will have other people in this conversation because I would love to have that conversation. Stop listening to somebody even though you knew he was doing it. Even some artists of mine that I love that have worked with some of these people. Yes, the act is horrible, but you knew he was doing all that. What makes it different? And no, you probably don't even know who I'm exactly talking about. There's many, and neither here nor there. But there are people who don't like, so I won't listen to their music. I don't like them, or they like the other person. Some people like Nicki Minaj so much that they discount Cardi B, and vice versa. I like them both. I think they're excellent artists, and I think they could have definitely had this song out together, or a song similar to this, honestly, and it would have been the bomb as well. But Megan, I love too. She's a hottie, so I love her too as well. My point is with this, it's music. Let's not dwell on that. We have bigger issues to fry. Your children are gonna be okay. You don't want them to listen to it, don't listen to it. They're gonna find it anyway. I was watching and looking at. Never mind. But back in the day, I was probably watching stuff I shouldn't have been watching. Found some things that I was able to watch, or listen to some songs that I probably shouldn't have been listening to, but hey, it's all good. It's not, don't make it more than what it is, because we have some bigger issues, bigger fish to fry. Ooh, that sounds good right now, some fish. But I just want to take this time. I like it. I congratulate them. One of the things I love about, the first thing I love about WAP, before I even heard the song, was the fact to boss women in the industry that is so, with women, the rap industry for women is so, small in the larger aspect of it. Because there's plenty of women rappers. There's some underground people that I know of and so forth, but in the aspect of big entertainment wise, the scene pop up, mainstream, there's only a handful. And those two getting together, that was first. That was first and foremost. I was happy for that because they're in the top of their game right now, and it's going to go even higher. And I commend them on working together, because you work together with some people, it is, come on, people love to see a good collaboration. I think it was the video was incredible. I don't know everybody that was in the video, but I do know some people, and people in this, stop with this Kylie Jenner stuff. Stop. You don't like her, don't like her, but godly, social media is going on. I'm going to voice it here, and people should know, I have no problem with the Kardashians at all. No, husband. But I don't have any problem with the Kardashians at all. I find it's just annoying now, people. They're in the biz. They're going to be here forever. They're not going anywhere. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Frozen. Just chopped a bar. My friends watching this would be like, a bar, Rob? Really? A bar? But I don't have any issue with him. Like, these people are doing... let me tell you, I know... billion people. If the route they had and what they've been given was provided to them, they'd take that same road. I hate the hypocrisy in this country. It's getting... Stop thinking you're better, and stop thinking you're better than someone, first and foremost. And stop thinking they're beneath you for some reason. Or someone is beneath... Like, stop it. Stop it. There are people beneath the crud of the earth, the murderers, the molesters, the rapists, yes. But not... people that haven't done any damn thing to you to be like, stop. That's a whole conversation. Don't get me into that. I'm not like a huge fan of Kardashians, but I respect their thing. Because if people can respect DT, okay, I'm gonna respect the Kardashians and their work ethic and their mama. Boss. Okay. You said she's always in a video. Well, she sure did. Guess what? Who signs $100 million contracts? Who gets the whole family to sign a $100 million contract? I wish when the day comes and I'm signing $100 million contracts, talk about me and I'll meet you at the bank. Stay out my pockets. Stay out their pockets, stay out everybody's pockets. But back to WAP. I love the song. I think it's a bop. It's what the kids say. I'm trying to be hip at 40. It's a jam. It's Julian. He's going to kill me for this. I don't think he's a fan of the song. He loves it. He finds it hilarious. He laughs at it because it's just it's more of just the impact of it because he looks at it as a song. It's music, hip hop. And mind you, he has listened to some songs. There's a song he plays. I'm not gonna call him out. That I'm like. The fact is, there are plenty of songs y'all don't even know about that are out. They may not be mainstream people, but they're out there. If WAP wasn't from Cardi B and it was from some other person, she's gonna find it. Your daughters are gonna find it. Your sons are gonna find it. So let it go. Let it go. It's obviously working. And no, it doesn't make me for me liking the song doesn't make me any less classy than anyone else. I commend Viola Davis for reposting the thing, whether she liked the song or not. When her face was put on it and she's like, who did this? How to Get Away with WAP. She could have said, oh, I'm not touching that. And that woman is of class, of another league. Class, honey. One of my favorite actresses. And guess she posted that. She knew there could have been backlash with it. And mind you, I've looked in the comments. She's had some backlash of it because I follow her on Instagram. That's bossness to me. Halle Berry likes the song. Taraj, there's a ton of people because you look at it for what it is. It's music. It's their art. I'm not getting these conversations with about your children. If you don't want your children to listen to, you're not worried about everybody else's children. You worried about yours, fine. But you're not worried about the world and the young women of today. Stop it. Those young women, let me tell you, without this song, young men and women are doing whatever the hell they're gonna do. Be mindful of that. Be mindful. I know influence is huge. Role models are huge. These people didn't ask to be role models. Yes, they're placed in a position to be one, but they're not. You be a role model to your child first. I don't have children, but I love the out of my nieces and nephews. And guess what? If I'm a role model for them, let me be a role model for them. And if later she chooses to listen to WAP later, they just want to let them listen to it. Hopefully we've instilled in them that they don't take it any other way. But guess what? Eventually WAP is going to... I can't talk about this with children. That's not cute. But you know what I mean. Eventually it will come. No pun intended. I'm laughing talking to myself. Either way. It's a great song. It's just a jam. I wish there was... I don't even go to the club. Not anymore. Wish there was a place to just bop it, but I'm not going anywhere during this damn pandemic. Stay your asses home. Please stay your asses home. Can we get through this? Y'all know the winter's coming. You know flu season's coming. Stay your asses home. Party at home. Like, it's a whole nother conversation as well. Just people, let's try to put a muzzle on this. It's not going away. There's not going to be a vaccine for a while, if any. People are dying. Like, y'all are taking this too lightly. I'm not saying y'all specifically, but people are taking this too damn lightly. Like, if you don't believe in it, fine, but I do. So, could you please back, give me fucking feet and leave me the fuck alone and let me wear my mask. Let me get my ass in the house. I realized even Julie were talking the other day, I have not been outside after 7 p.m. since March. I can't believe it, but I love my damn home. I love being in the home. I love doing this. I love filming. I love TikTok. I love decorating our home. I love being with my man. I love stuff like that. Is some people that bored in the damn house? Like, I know maybe all this ain't bored, and I'm a ball of light here, and I'm a ball of excitement. So if you had me in your house, obviously you wouldn't leave your house too. But there's more to. We'll be out there again. We'll be out. Just breathe. We not taking no damn vacations. Ain't nothing I ain't that damn stressed. I'm stressed with things, but I ain't that damn stressed. I don't need a vacation. I don't need nothing. I don't need to go out to dinner. I don't know. I cook. Y'all see my food? I cook. And I can order stuff too. Speaking of, please join us live on Saturday. See, I just switched that up. Please join us live on Saturday as Julian and I will be having a mukbang. Some of y'all know what that is. For the rest, you get to hit at it together. Mukbang is us. We're going to have some food. We're going to chit-chat and talk. Something like this. If I had food in front of me, it's just adding food to this, basically. But he and I will be doing it together. Our first one, we've debated about doing this just because I don't want y'all to see how we look like eating, because I've caught donuts and stuff. So whatever we decide, I need to keep it as cute and clean. But it would be funnier if I did something that was like a little messy. So we'll see. Yes, join us Saturday. I'll be posting what time we'll be on Saturday. If anybody watch or not, don't care. We funny. We know it. It's fun. We're going to have a good time. What anybody else says. So if you want to tune in, watch. If you want to join or say hi or wave or join us for a little bit, maybe bring you a drink. Come out. Not almost too early. I won't be doing it. It'll be like later in the evening. But at least we'll keep your ass at home. Anyway, I just want to talk about that. Congratulations, Kamala Harris. Vote, everyone. This is exciting. This is some good news. Some good news. We have to start change, and we have to start now. Also, stay tuned, because I'll probably, like I said yesterday in the Monday Movement, that my spirit is moving more than it ever now. And it's always moved, but it's moving, especially with everything that's going on. I've always wanted to do more. And there's more things coming. We also have some. I also have some exciting things coming up. Some positive moments, real positive this time. Positive moments with and I'm gonna just let you'll see it soon. I have some little moments with a friend that we're gonna be filming soon that I'm excited about, virtually. We ain't doing it in person yet. That was the whole point of eventually this year, was to have people come over and we film stuff and go to their home and do stuff, but we'll be doing that soon. But we'll be doing a virtual table talk type thing, chat, real soon. We'll be filming this weekend, I think. But yes, join Julie and I on Saturday for our mukbang. It should be a lot of fun. Join, don't join, watch, don't watch. I don't really care. I'm having fun just doing this, talking to myself and looking at myself in this camera. Okay, it's time for me to go. Yes, congratulations, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Joe Biden all the way. People vote. Biden Harris 2020. Healing has to begin, and I'm counting on us all to join together to vote and do the right thing, because we can't do this. Y'all want to go through this again? And not just the pandemic, but imagine this happening again and he's still in office. Really? And for the people who are voting for him, oh my good God. I just can't imagine your life. I can't imagine your life. It's filled with some kind of hate. Oh, damn. It's filled with some kind of hate. Oh! I can't see how people can't see this. But anyways, and aside from that, whop it, okay? Macaroni in the pot. That's some whop. Macaroni in the pot. That's some Cardi, Megan, y'all give me life, and I love it because you are who you are, and you are women who are out there. right now. You're a group of certain women. It's like I know different types of women, and I love that you're representing and being yourselves, your authentic selves, and just enjoying and doing your damn thing. Especially, Megan, you're from Houston, H-Town. It's going down, so that's amazing, amazing. I watched her, before I go, I watched her thing when her single with Beyonce came out, when her song that featured Beyonce on it, when it came out, I saw her live, and you could tell someone who was really genuine and excited about, damn, I'm working with Beyonce, like stuff. So, no. One day, watch it. I can't wait to stun on these mofos. But remain humble, Robert. Remain humble, because there's so much I could go. Anyways, have a good evening. I've got to go. This will be up later for people to watch. If you're just joining in, watch it later. If you're not going to watch it, I don't care. If you like it, just remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Real Robbie Rock, and then our couples channel, RNJ Dynasty, RNJ ampersand, on YouTube. And follow me on Instagram, The Real Robbie Rock. I try to make it as simple as possible, The Real Robbie Rock. Except for TikTok is The Real Rob 3, the number 3 Rock. So follow me on TikTok. Those followers are going up. I'm excited about that. So anyways, chat with y'all later. Bye.